Hey guys, Silly Ninja here, back for another part of Fulham, and we're going to kick things straight into a game against Bolton in the Premier League. This is straight after the, who was it last time? Sunderland or Southampton? Or a Euro game? I can't remember, but all I know is that we've won all of our games so far, so if we could keep that streak going, then that would be absolutely sensational. Mbakane, not fantastic at free kicks, or that could just be because I'm shit at free kicks. It concentrates on Bogdan here because he wants to go. The Ginger Ninja is not happy with his life at Bolton and wants to vacate the premises as quickly as possible. I put my strongest team out because I want to keep the run of form going. However, it ends 0-0, very dull game. Sadly, no goals were scored. And eventually, I put this down to the formation, which I change about, I don't know, 400,000 times. It's ridiculous. As it says, Bolton cash in on unsettled Bogdan. He leaves. So our next game was the second half of the qualifying round against Ahez GF. They lost to us 2-1. If you remember, Mbakane scored a fantastic scissor kick in the area to score in like the 87th minute or something ridiculous to get a 2-1 victory, which was at home. So that means we've got the goal advantage, but they did get an away goal, so all they needed was a 1-0 win here at home, and they would do it. But sadly, this game didn't get off to a good start for us. Nainggolan went down injured. I was hoping it wasn't anything too bad. He was clutching his knee, and it's a sprained knee, which is pretty severe, but it could have been worse. It could be broken ligaments, which that would have cut him out for most of the season, which sprained knee isn't too bad. And then this happens. It says De Jager's injured, but Sven Bender is injured, and then I'm not forced to make a sub. So I was like, what? I was so confused by that. I didn't understand. Was it De Jager who was injured, or was it Sven Bender? But I believe it was Sven Bender who got injured in the end. I don't know how seriously either. But anyway, that's what happened. I took him off for Kasami, I believe. But that game ended 0-0, which means we won our European qualifying round, which means we'll be into the Euro League. As you can see, player injured for 4 weeks. He'll be out with a sprained knee, and Sven Bender's also got a sprained knee. He'll be out for 3 weeks. And then I get 4 match reschedules, but as you can see, they're all 1 day later. So Stoke 22nd, Spurs 10th, Everton 27th, and then Arsenal 22nd. It's so weird. Why make it 1 day later? I don't understand. That's just FIFA being strange, I think, is the best way to describe that. But this is games galore. This video, it seems. Our next game was against QPR. This was at home. They didn't have a newer, which is fantastic. They haven't really improved either. I think they were playing Hoylett at right back actually in this game, which is an interesting choice, if anything. I wouldn't put Hoylett at right back. He's not a defender, and he's probably their best attacker, so I'm not sure why they did that. But in the 4th minute, Dribbble Cisse passes it to Diakite, and what a finish from Diakite. When I scored, I was raging quite a bit, because when was the last time you saw Diakite do that? Never is the answer. It's a fantastic... Look at... He couldn't have put it any better. That's like a Juan Mata goal, but Kasami was a bit on form, put a fantastic ball into Mbakane, and he's not going to miss. He used fantastic strength to hold the defenders, and I think that might be his first goal in the Premier League, which is good for him. It's a nice milestone to break. It's good for him to get him off the mark to equalise us in the 27th minute. Trotter, look at that pace. And then Berbatov is there to clean up what Trotter couldn't finish to make it 2-1, which means we were winning at this point in the 79th minute. Fantastic. It's poor that we went behind so easily. QPR are actually a really good side in my FIFA for some reason. It's not because of the players they have, they just seem to play really well. And then they put in a fantastic ball into Fred, and Fred is going to finish that, and I was so fucking pissed off by that. 85th minute, that is just taking the piss. So that was a draw. I'm drawing everything at the minute. I cannot seem to get that, that clinical finish off to a good start. The Career come in with an offer to say if you wanted to come and join me, then that would be cool. But now it's transfer deadline day. I don't think a lot will happen. Manchester United's Mascherano linked to PSG. Muriel's thinking of going to Udinese. All sorts of shit's going down. Sadly, none of it involving me. I don't really do much dealings on the last day of the season because it seems you have to pay way more than you should do. And they're greedy, and I just don't like it. And you don't really have time to scout the player and know what he's going to be like. So Muriel went to Wolfsburg, which is crazy, for 18.5 million. Paulinho went to Werder Bremen, which is actually even more crazy. Stecklenburg went to Lille, and that was about it, really. I mean, nothing really happened in America. In the Premier League, not a lot happened. They're all leaving international duty. Investment coming into Newcastle United. That would mean 2 clubs in the Premier League have gotten, excuse me, have gotten investment. That'd be QPR and Newcastle. But I sim this game because it's the Capital One Cup, and I honestly do not care. As I've said last season, Reed scored for them in the 5th minute, and Kasami scores in the 18th, which equalises us. And then I skip to the end, and Mbakane scores twice to give us the victory, which means we'll be carrying on, going through into the second round, which honestly doesn't matter that much to me, but you know. And Sven Bender's already returned from injury, so that's nice. That wasn't a very long injury. But this video is about to come to an end, guys. If you could drop a like and subscribe to this video, to my channel. I do a load of other shit. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.